far above the noise of daily life, where the air thins and the peaks scrape the sky, there is a profound silence. Out of that silence emerges a vibration, Om Namah Shivaya. For millennia, this has been recognized as the sound of creation, the vibration ancient texts say underpins all physical matter. To help the human mind grasp a concept that vast, the 8th century philosopher Adi Shankaracharya composed the Shiva Panchakshara Stotram. He built it as an acrostic poem, a masterful piece of spiritual architecture, where the first letter of each of its 5 stanzas spells out the core mantra, Na, Ma, Shi, Va, Ya. The journey begins with this first vibration. Reciting this specific stotram is a highly deliberate technology. It is designed to take human consciousness by the hand, starting with tangible, earthly forms, and slowly walking it toward boundless energy. The first syllable, Na, grounds us in physical space. It points to Mount Kailash, framing Shiva as the supreme ascetic, locked in deep meditation. The verse describes a highly specific form, Nagendra Haraya Trilochanaya. He wears the king of snakes as a garland. He possesses a third eye of inner vision, and his skin is coated in the sacred ash of the cremation ground, a stark reminder of mortality. Moving to the syllable Ma, the focus shifts to the physical space where devotion happens, bringing the deity into the realm of ritual and offerings. The text brings us to the altar, detailing the elements brought by worshippers, bathing the deity in icy waters, applying cooling sandal paste, and presenting fragrant mandara flowers. Here, we also meet his most loyal companion. He is praised as Nandishvara Pramathanatha, anchoring his divine presence to a fierce earthly protector. These rich physical details, the ash, the serpents, the rushing river water, the stone bowl, are essential tools. They give the human mind a distinct worldly anchor, making it possible to focus on a deity whose true nature is vast and uncontainable. With the third syllable, Shi, the scale of the poetry expands outward. We move away from the physical altar to his role as the ultimate cosmic protector. He is hailed as Nilakantaya, the one with the blue throat. This recalls the moment he consumed a lethal, world-destroying poison to save the universe, holding it in his throat forever. By raising the bull emblem on his banner, he stands as the immovable guardian. That cosmic scale reaches its apex in the 4th syllable, Va. The poem pulls our gaze away from any human-like body and toward the sky. Shiva's eyes are described as the fundamental forces of the cosmos, the blazing energy of the sun, the moon, and the transformative fire. By bridging Ma to Va, the stotram strips away our reliance on familiar statues and rivers. It demands that we expand our consciousness, recognizing him as the celestial architecture holding existence together. Finally, we arrive at the 5th syllable, Ya. Here, even the stars and moons dissolve. Shiva is described as Yagya Swarupaya, the pure embodiment of the sacrificial fire itself. The poem calls him Digambaraya. He is clothed only by the vastness of the 4 directions. He occupies no single point in space, because he is the space itself. He is Sanatana, the eternal, unbroken current that existed long before the first act of creation and will continue long after the final dissolution. This final syllable completes the mental ascent. The serpents, the ash, the rivers, and the cosmic suns have all fallen away. The reciter is left facing pure, boundless, and formless reality. But the stotram doesn't leave us floating in the void. It brings us back down to earth with a final verse, the Falashruti, which shifts the focus entirely from the nature of God to the spiritual reward of the devotee. All that cosmic realization is poured back into the physical act of worship, converging on the absolute simplicity of the stone Shiva lingam. Through the act of offering, pouring clear water and placing fresh green bilva leaves, the devotee practices total surrender. This act is the deliberate accumulation of punya, deep spiritual merit. The atmosphere thickens with the heat and glow of burning clay lamps. The terrifying scale of the cosmos is replaced by the quiet, intimate warmth of divine proximity. The prayer reaches its crescendo, and the chant is sealed in the physical world by a single piercing note. The text makes a final promise. Whoever walks this path, reciting and truly understanding these 5 syllables, attains Shiva Lokam. They achieve a permanent state of inner stillness, standing in absolute unity with the divine.